And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We're up and running then. He has found the way through. Real chance! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Chouameni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
In towards the back stick. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Gavi. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Goes down, but nothing given. Distributed tidily. And here's Dani Olmo. Tries to pass it through. Cross goes in there.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Played back in. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Chouameni. Now Solomon. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played back into the centre. Oh, it's come loose. Chalnini. Great defending, strong and determined. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Balde. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Good ball, good take. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo. Eric Garcia. He's got away. Played into the box. And it's claimed by the keeper. Solomon with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Rashford. It's a goal kick. Solomon knocks it into space. He's found the way through. Can he finish? That's another chance. And he has his goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's managed to get free. He's come in hard. Castolo. And he's there to retrieve it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. Delivers the ball. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Madrid really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Lewandowski. Eric Garcia. Ferran Torres. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Eric Garcia spots it and intercepts. And it's Olmo. Rashford in acres of space out wide. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi. Gavi. Almost an hour gone. Oh, this is a great position. Dani Olmo! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Balde. Gavi. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona leading now. Solomon gets a cross in. Araujo attempts a clearance. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Solomon plays it short.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good running, strong and purposeful. He can run onto that. Gavi. Bernal. Araujo. Martin. And it's Balde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Lewandowski! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Gavi. And here's Lewandowski. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rashford with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ferran Torres picks it up out wide. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Madrid could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Tchouaméni, can he spark a counter here? And he cuts out the supply. Fermin threads one in. Now it's Lewandowski. Ferran Torres. He's shifting through. And the finish! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much shapes to shoot! Of course! With so little time left, grandstand finish! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid give themselves a chance. And a chance! It's fallen kindly here. Well taken goal. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And that is that. Madrid come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one. An outcome which So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
So straight into the action. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Mbappe goes short. Picked out, big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kubil clears. And now a shot goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Cruyff. Kubil can clear it away. The muscular approach does pay off here. That has been slung wide. Great ball if he can get there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Bina. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Chance! It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon...
And it's been given away. Haaland. And a chance! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better.
And the shot! And there's a goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he skips past his man. Lookman! Lookman! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Lookman deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Llorente. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lookman gets into a good position, and that is expertly dealt with. Deftly away. That's put paid to the danger. Hansko. Lookman. Hansko. Koke. Played out to the left flank. Lookman in acres of space out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. He's on it. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's found a way past. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Hansko. Lookman! Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And claimed it back swiftly. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Not the most accurate pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Koke. Simeone. And it's Llorente. It's a throw-in. Pubil gets over and intercepts. Koke. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Simeone receives it in a wide position. Vinicius Junior, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Vinicius Junior probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Simeone.
Such good technique.
He has found the way through. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Simeone definitely took on the run with considerable swagger until he shot.
And that has left him in a heap.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And that is a little undercooked. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's quick to get rid. Vitinha. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Great chance here from position A1. Vitinha! So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Madrid are making a change now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 2 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14,
Llorente.
el dorsal 10, el dorsal 16.
Simeone. Played out towards the right wing. Llorente. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Baina. And Simeone. He's picked his way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Solomon did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Simeone. He's found a way through. And it's Vitinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's having a go! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Time for a change in personnel. Koke. Baina does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! And that's a tidy finish. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've...
Chance, surely! Well taken goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pass somewhat off target. Llorente. Koke. That's going wide left. Oh, played right into his path. And Jamal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Minyanda tries to play it through. Pubil makes the interception. Now it's Alvarez. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pubil. This is a promising build-up. And that will be it. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being...
Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Valverde and Kessié. Now it's Messi. Somewhat off target. Bonucci. And it's Hazard. Mateus over to the right flank. Donnarumma is there to clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shoots! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Israel are already... He'll try from distance! Lacking in accuracy.
Mateus probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Very nicely done. And this is it. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That could spell trouble. Israel are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hazard! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Koundé.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's in on goal. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. Bigo in acres of space out wide. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Xavi. And a chance! And that would have been some goal.
Xavi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kessié deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Xavi running with the ball. It's Xavi! Again, a brilliant save.
Xavi really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Bigo goes short. Real chance! Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the ball. Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers.
Israel truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bonucci is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Mateus. Figo. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Bonucci. And Mateus. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He is through here. Koundé gets it clear. Neymar. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Israel trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Israel really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's having a pop! Xavi, that's glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hernandez. Neymar. Great pressure, plenty of it. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, well measured. And this is Bale. He leaps for it! Goal! Israel! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Israel with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries one from range! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Hernandez. Israel have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Pinches it off him. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Plays it across. Rudiger attempts a clearance. That's really well cleared. No way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's clever. Stam. Mbappe. And it's Hullet. Mateus. Oh, red. Nice interception. Valverde. And it's Kane. Valverde. Kessié. Valverde. Cross into the box. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ah, it's offside and that'll count for nothing.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now,
can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Always goal side. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Haaland. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi could move up a gear here. Can he get it through?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Haaland's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Stam. Bonucci. They're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Played over towards the opposite flank. Bonucci. That has not gone well. Bonucci, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Now it's Bale, spread out to the left. He's going for goal! Off the post! Hernandez can clear it away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now, can they get him away? Hangs in across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Back in once more. Decent chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Kessié really might have let his reputation...
And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, terrible mistake. Referee has just said play on. That is good alertness. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that was asking for too much.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather. Chance, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in plenty of space here. And the ball is out of play. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Israel yet to have an attempt on goal. Bigo picks it up out wide. Showing good feet. Chouameni proves too strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Azar. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the delivery. And there's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Israel have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Israel! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 26 minutes is number 20, Luis Figo.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
What's going wide left? Hazard. Hefty. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer after 28 minutes is number 8, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Hazard. Crossed in once more. Deftly away. Rice. And no, that was never going to make it. Xavi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Figo plays it short. And he's gone backward here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Figo goes short. And this is shapes to shoot! Goal! Israel! And again they hit the front. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Israel have their lead. Played out to the left flank. Israel looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Hazard! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Asensio. That's good running with the ball. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Serginho. Oh, they can break here. Figo, who is really short on confidence. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's destined for the flank.
2 added minutes has been
Serginho.
indicated.
Now it's Drogba. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Figo tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Israel are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And so the action is resumed. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Figo. He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Chouameni, and it's Serginho. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cannavaro. Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. This is a promising build-up. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Chouameni. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Shot a goal! Well taken goal. No, flags up on the far side.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Henderson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Chouameni just eases him off the ball. Now it's Pele. Can he get it through? A lot of space ahead of him. Delivers with whip. Schlotterbeck gets it away. Drogba, Alberex, Nigata do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good spread. Not where it came from. Spread out to the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Pele. Hazard. Serginho. Distributed tidily.
Pretty robust defending.
Pass is just off target.
Nigata really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Asensio. Alexander-Arnold. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Number 42.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. That has been slung wide. Figo. Good, strong midfield running here. Nice control. The ball goes in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Chouameni. That has not gone well. And this is Pele. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. And it's been... Oh, what has happened here?
Israel surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ball's played through. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! And a neat finish! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Number 42.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution on the field.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Pedri. Substitution.
Israel choosing to make the first change. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Vinicius Junior. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Guardiola. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 24. Guardiola. Coming on the field.
Schlotterbeck.
Is number 7.
Asensio.
João Cancelo.
For Rice. Driving forward. Foot in. Pedri.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Schlotterbeck. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Bale. And he's had it nicked away.
There will be 3
Well,
minutes
that might
added
be
time.
that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the...
Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Vinicius Junior. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. Chouameni. And it's Rice. João Cancelo running with the ball. Oh, he's onto this. Drogba. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And yes, it's him again. That's at the end. Israel can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Shevchenko. He's in a great position here. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Serginho. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Pelé. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chips it through. Serginho. Israel leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he was quick to react. Mignanda. And it's Neymar. And here's Ibrahimovic. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Messi. Mignanda. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quarter of an hour played. Ibrahimovic.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That is headed for the middle. Zabani clears it away. Xavi. And here's Ibrahimovic! Oh, crossbar! Shevchenko dominates aerially, so... And he's let fly! Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a good ball out wide. Back where it came from. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not the most convincing of passes. Azar. Strong running down that left flank. He has found a way through. And that has put a halt to things. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bonucci. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Xavi, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Azar. Mateus. And it's Xavi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mignanda. And this is Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Israel are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Stam. Cannavaro. Stam. And it's Figo. Stam. Mateus. Pele, who's set up one goal so far. Hazard. He is through here. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Caicedo. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Israel are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And so the action is resumed.
Israel can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Now the delivery. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. Barcelona are back in business. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Hazard plays it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Messi. That is good progress on the left. No, that's been intercepted.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And he's there to clear it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Caicedo. Mignanda. Now it's Shevchenko. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shevchenko. Messi. Hazard getting forward. Has a look and plays it forward. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Messi. Foot in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's picked and a header! Somehow blocked. And that's gone loose. Neymar trying to keep this in. Mateus. He's having a hit! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Substitution for Israel. Number 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Figo. Number 17.
Caicedo.
Number 19.
A game with so much to recommend it.
Number
Fabulous
23.
contest, but still no
Ibrahimovic.
clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Number 10.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Number 14.
And it's Neymar.
Vinicius Junior. Number 22.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an
Number
invitation to
15.
shoot. And he's in on goal. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior's cross. Messi attempts a clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's got away. It's Shani! Oh, that could be pivotal. So is that Is this the moment they stole it? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Israel now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game.
And the shot!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Serginho. And it's Neymar. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Caught offside that time. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads.
Chance! Hazard making good progress. The pass has gone astray. It's out of play for a goal kick. Rodri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vardio. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Modric, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Camavinga, it's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Pele is onto this. Oh, there's the clearance. Nicely spread. Now it's Modric. Xavi simply refused to be outdone there. Modric. And here's Messi. Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the far post. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Ferran Torres. Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Pele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Shot, surely! Goal, Israel! And there is your opener. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. He's picked his way through. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Modric. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Modric. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Messi picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Israel looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cannavaro is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Figo. Stam. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left. And he's picked it up out wide. Azar! And the ball's... It's Figo! And that's a tiny finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Israel are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well read, nice interception. And it's made its way to him. Figo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Pele. And it's been played through. He is, and a chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Israel looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's under a lot of pressure there. That is a great pick out. Oh, greatly! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed it.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, crossbar! That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Camavinga. He's had it taken off him. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri. Israel suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Mateus, played out to the left flank. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, this is a great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. So much time and space here. And he whips it across. That has ended up in no man's land. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Camavinga. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's all a little bit desperate. He's having a shot! And that's in. Barcelona are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodri. And here's Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through. Flashes it across.
Israel clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
More and more pressure on the ball here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It's a sharp pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great vision. Ferran Torres gets flagged offside. Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution for Israel. Number 11, Messi. Number 19.
It's just beyond his reach.
Number 23, Ibrahimovic. Number 20, Figo. Number 17.
He's got away.
Coming on the field.
Crosses it in.
Bullet. Number 15.
Fernandez.
Erling Haaland.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Number
Camavinga, foot in.
Number 14, Vinicius
Bullet,
Junior.
someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, nice touch. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The end, time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal.